Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm back with my favorite snack, watermelon and tahini. I'm so in love. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna try to talk to you in this video without doing a lot of that. So, how have you guys been? Let me know in the comments. I've been kind of, ebbs and flows, some ups, some downs, some great days, some not so great days. But I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. So today I want to share with you something that happened recently. Some days I'm super exhausted and I don't want to cook, so I'll let my son choose what he wants to eat on our way home. On this particular day, he chose McDonald's. And I was like, okay, yeah, we can do that. So I pull into McDonald's, and before I could place my order, a little boy walks up to my window and he says, like, do I have a couple of dollars to spare? I didn't have any cash on this day. And I'm very partial to kids. Like, adults, I will ignore all day, but kids, like, when kids ask me if I have it, I'm very much inclined to give it to them because I can relate. I never actually got to a point in my life where I was on the street begging for money, but there were plenty of times when I had to go find a source of food for my family. So I'll probably tell you about this later on in another video, but I don't know if my mom was scared or she felt like it would be received better if it was coming from me, but there was plenty of times when she would send me to the shops to trust. In Jamaica, we call it trust, but I think in America, you guys call it taking things on credit. So she would send me to the shops to ask them for groceries and stuff like that on credit. Yeah, I could talk about those instances for days, but that's not what this video is about. Anyways, when I told him that I didn't have any cash, I asked him like, hey, would you like me to buy you a meal or whatever you want from McDonald's? And he said no. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't have any cash. And for a brief moment, right, I got into my feelings and made the moment about me. Because why am I offended that he didn't want McDonald's? And so as I placed my son's order and I pull up to the window and I pay and I'm sitting there waiting for my food, it dawned on me. It's okay that he didn't want McDonald's, right? There are times as adults in our relationships, in our life, because as life is happening and changes are happening, there are going to be hard times and there are going to be things that we're going through, right? And some people, me included, there's plenty of times when things are happening to friends or to people that I know and I want to swoop in and help. But that's not the help that the person needs. And so we have to remember, just in our friendships, in our relationships, to show up in the way that somebody wants. Because if you're not showing up in the way that the person needs, are you actually helping? And we have to ask ourselves that question. We have to ask ourselves that question because the goal is to help your friends and families. And I also want to take a quick moment to say, don't put it on the person. Don't be like, oh, well, they should ask for help. It is so hard to ask for help, especially when you are the strong person. I have been tremendously blessed with some amazing friends along my path. Like, I want to do a video about my friends. I've been blessed with some amazing friends along my path. Like, nobody's mind readers, right? But they have showed up for me without me asking in the way that I needed. And this is because, you have people in your life, friends, family that are actually invested in you and are paying attention to you and show up for you because they know what's happening for you and they don't wait for you to ask. But that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is showing up in the way that people actually need. Okay? And that starts with asking the question, how can I support you? How can I show up for you? What do you actually need in this moment? And so let's endeavor to do that. Because you ever had those moments where you're sharing a story about your day with a friend and they start to give you advice or tell you what you should and shouldn't do? And we're all guilty of it. I do it. You hear something and you immediately want to help. But shut up. I just want to vent. I just want you to hear me. I'm just giving you the details of my day. I don't need you to fix it for me. I don't need you to tell me what I could have done differently. I just want you to hear me. Because in that moment, all I need is a listening ear. So I feel like I've driven my point home. When you show up for people in need or your friends or your family members, just start by asking, what do you need? What does support look like for you in this moment? You know, like, how can I actually help? Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my watermelon and tahini. Y'all should try it if you haven't. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. Because I might be what your friend needs. I'll see you again soon. Happy Wednesday? Yeah. Peace out.